Good morning. Okay, so we have a chair. I've got some weights next to me. I have 2s, I have 5s, I have 8s, I have 10s. My back is a little sore this morning, so I'm probably going to take it easy with the heavier weights today, but please always, if you are experiencing anything in your body that doesn't feel appropriate, number one, just pause through that exercise. Unless another option is really clear to you, then just pause. Take that opportunity to take some deep breaths and to not feel, even though it's hard to do this sometimes, but to feel judgmental about frustration in the body. I feel like I struggle with this actually every day. So take that moment to just feel like it's good for me to listen to my body, kind of flip it into a positive thing. I'm just going to pause until I get to a thing that's right for me. And then also shoot me a mail or text me or call me, because I would love to help you find alternatives to the things that just maybe continuously aren't right for you. I have my bag of tricks. I move the way I move because of my body, because I struggle with the things that I do, my back, my neck, this kind of stuff. So that's my practice. I would love for it to be yours too, okay? And yes, every day is a new day. Tomorrow you could feel like rip roaring and ready to go, and today maybe a little slower. So that's okay. That's the way our bodies are. That's like super normal. Even though, you know, in our culture we're like push, let's change it, let's fix it. I don't know. That's the way I feel. Okay, so we're gonna start with a little bit of a warm up, and also please just make sure that the chair that you're using, if it's a folding chair or one that's like not as sturdy as mine is, that it's not gonna fold or slip or push away from you. Okay, make sure that's nice and sound. And I'm gonna bring my hands to the chair and hold on to the sides. And just a quick PS, if that angle is not right for you, you're welcome to come behind your chair and come from back here. We're just gonna do some stretches and some warm-ups, mobility stuff for the spine. But I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna hold on right to the edges. And then I'm gonna step my legs back and send the tail back, send the shoulders away from the ears. And first we're gonna let the head lower down, and you can look right through your own knees. And then carefully lift the head back up and look out in front of you. Okay, so take your time here. Let the head lower down and breathe. And let the head lift up and look forward. We're just gonna do this one more time. Lower down. And lift and look. And then we're gonna come back to the center. So the head is kind of right between the arms. And I'm gonna bend one knee as I straighten the opposite leg. I'm bending my left knee and straightening my right leg, and I'm leaning my hips over to the right a little bit. And I'm just gonna hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm gonna switch to the other side. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, lean the hips over to the left. Deep breath here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm gonna go back and forth. Bend the left, straighten the right. Bend the right, straighten the left. One more each way. And then come back to the center, soften the knees. And I'm gonna walk my feet a little bit closer to the chair. Keep the knees a little bit soft. Shift my weight back into my feet. And then push up through the legs and stand nice and tall. I'm gonna bring my thumbs together behind my back. Slide my arms down my back, so I'm reaching my fingertips towards the floor. Arms are as straight as they can be right now. Let your right ear come towards your right shoulder. Relax your jaw. And then other sides. Left ear towards the left shoulder. And again, right and left. And come back to the center. Look down at the floor. Stretch the arms a little bit longer. Let them reach long just to get a deeper sort of warm-up stretch across the shoulders. And then bring the arms right down by your sides. Let the shoulders roll around. And just give yourself one more deep breath, okay? From here, I'm gonna scooch my chair away. We're gonna be lying down on the ground and resting our feet up on top of the chair. And I'm just gonna set up my weights so they're close to my arms so I can just easily grab them. When it comes to stuff down here, I'm probably only gonna be grabbing my 5s today. But it's nice for you to have your weights kind of right next to where you're gonna be. So I'm gonna preset right there and then lie down on my back. And the legs are gonna come right onto the chair, okay? And sometimes when my back is feeling a little bit wonky, I like to do arm work and other work down on the floor just because it kind of relieves tension in the back. It's helpful to, you don't have to worry about alignment because you're just nice and flat. You're lying right down on the ground, okay? So you can scooch yourself up so your legs are supported by the chair, and then bring the arms down by your sides. Take a nice deep breath and exhale. And just give yourself one more deep breath to wake up those deeper belly muscles. Inhale deeply, fill up your waist. And exhale. And I'm going to bring my hands right behind my head to support the back of the head. Elbows are going to come up a little bit. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Take a nice deep breath. And then exhale to curl up. Inhale to come down. Exhale to curl up. Okay, so we're going to do about 5 or 6 more of these. Adjust however you need to. 4 more. Deep breath. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And then head down. Arms down by your sides. Let's bring the feet a little closer to the edge of the chair. This is another opportunity for you to notice if you feel like you are supported by your chair. Please make sure it's not going to slide away from you. I'm going to do some of this work from up here and some of it from down here along the sides of the chair. And I'll tell you about how you can make changes along the way, okay? So let's actually first start down. Feet right next to the legs of the chair on the outsides. Push down through the feet and bring the hips up just a little bit, and then lower back down. Let's push down through the arms. Let's do 8 more, a little bit faster. 8, 7, 6, deep breaths. 5, long neck. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower back down. Right now my feet are on the outsides of the legs of the chair. I'm going to move them to the insides of the legs so they're a little bit closer to one another. I'm keeping my left foot down and I'm bringing my right foot up. Same exercise, split legs, lift. 2, 3, take your time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm using both legs. They just feel different from one another, clearly because one is up and one is down. I'm switching my legs. My right is down, my left is up. Arms are down by my sides. And here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Both legs are going to come up. This is a small movement. Some of you may feel more comfortable to come up higher. I need to keep this pretty small. Push down through the feet. Lift a little bit. Come right back down. Press the arms down. Lift a little bit. Come right back down. I'm going to do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Bring the feet back down. I'm going to choose to bring my legs on the outsides of my chair push down just to create a little structure, energy down into the ground. I'm gonna roll to the side and carefully grab my 5-pound weights and then come back onto my back nice and flat. Legs will stay grounded for this first part, nice and long through the neck. Draw the abdominals in and extend the arms up and then come right back by your side. So narrow elbow row. Those of you with chronic neck tension or any tension anywhere in your spine, this is a nice opportunity for you to shift your focus from this pretty easy arm movement. We're just rowing straight up and back down, and instead kind of focus on the length in the spine and keeping your whole spine nice and stable, and get that breath going, finding the deep breath to help you find a bit of a flow. It's going to help to get those deeper core muscles activated. It helps to clear the mind and get you centered with what you're doing. Okay, so the deeper breath and the stable spine, that should kind of be where your brain is. Easy up and down movement. We'll do 3 more here. And 2. And 1 more time. And then bring the elbows down and pause. I'm going to keep my feet down right on the outsides of my chair. Move your feet if you need to. Hips will come up as the elbows stay down. As the hips go down, arms go straight up. Press and lift. And then extend the arms, hips return to the floor. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down, arms down. Let's change the arms. Arms are going to come out wide, east and west. Elbows are bent, knuckles are facing the ceiling. Make sure you're not just like giving up with the wrists, kind of like they're just kind of dead. Extend the knuckles towards the ceiling so the wrists are activated and nice and strong. Elbows are going to stay wide. Reach up, tap the weights together over your chest, and then come back down. Reach, and we've got that nice deep breath again. And reach. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come down and hold. Same thing, we're going to add that small bridge. Hips come up, arms stay still. As the hips go down, the arms go up. And return with the elbows each time the hips come up. Just breathe. I'm kind of pushing with my heels more than anything else. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come back down. Bring the arms in nice and close to the sides. Just rest your hands down for a moment. Bring your arms up to your hands up without the weights, and just open all the fingers apart, and then come back in and open all the fingers apart and come back in 1 more time. Open and close. Okay, we're going back. I'm grabbing the weights. Elbows are nice and close. Arms are coming up towards the ceiling, straight up. Soften your elbows east and west and make your neck long. Open the arms out to the sides, and then exhale and come on back up. Deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Let's do 3 more. 3 and exhale. 2 more. And exhale. 1 more time. And exhale. Bring the weights together. Pause. Keep the arms nice and straight. Tricep move here. Shoulders away from your ears. Bend the elbows. Bring the weights just behind your head. And then re-extend. Bend. Re-extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Extend the arms. Come all the way back to start, okay? We're gonna change, we're gonna do all those arm moves again, but a little bit different this time. Legs are gonna come up and just rest right on the edge of the chair. I've got my heels on the edge. Arms are right by the sides. So remember our simple, easy little row. We're gonna bring the legs up to tabletop, and I'm gonna keep them right here. And guess what? The chair is right there. If keeping your legs here is not, it just doesn't work for you today, just rest your heels down on the chair, but be nice and light with it, okay? Extend and come back down. Extend and come back down. You got it. Reach. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come all the way down. Rest the legs for a moment. Bring the arms down. Wiggle the fingers if you need to. Take a breath. We're coming back up. Arms are wide this time. And we're going to come back up to the legs, just hovering over the chair. A little different this time. As the arms come up, we'll also extend one leg. Reach, return, and then the other leg. Reach and return. Breathe. Return. Return. And down. 3 more. 3. And 3. And 2. And 2. And 1. And 1. Come back down, arms down, weights down. Bring your feet back down for a moment to the sides of the chair. Let's keep the arms down, straighten them out, and then lift the hips up. 10, 9, push through your heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hips down. Weights right to the hips. Same exercise. P.S. My feet are still wide. If you want to move yours more narrow, please do so. But I have mine right along the chair. And lift. 2, 3. So my weights are right on my hip bones. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come all the way down. Bring your arms down by your sides. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. I'm bringing my legs back up, right on top of the chair. Arms are going to come up towards the ceiling. Soften the elbows just a little bit. Legs will float up again. Belly button is in. Elbows are soft. Open out to the sides. Exhale. Open out to the sides. We can add a leg movement here. As your arms open, extend one leg out and come on back. And then the other leg. Reach and come out. Your chair can be your guidepost. You can extend, tap, and come back. Extend, tap, and come back. 2 more sets. 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. Come on back. Rest the feet, rest the arms, come all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Wiggle your fingers a little bit. I'm coming back nice and wide on the chair with my heels. Small movement again. Lift, lower. Lift. So everyone is different with this little move here. When my legs are higher than my hips, and this is significantly higher, I don't like to come up very high. It just actually doesn't feel very good for my back. So I'm going low and slow. If you're feeling great, if this feels good, if you want to scoot back, come up higher than me, you have my absolute blessing. I'm going to do 5 more. Arms are straight. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. All the way down. Legs come down. Take a breath. I'm going to come back up here again just to rest my feet on the edge Arms are gonna come up. We still have our tricep work to do. Weights together, belly button is in. I'm gonna bend the arms, tap the weights behind my head. As you come up, one leg will come up and I'm tapping my knee to my forearm and then going all the way back down. The leg will stay bent, sorry. You can keep that knee bent when you come in each time. It's like a little teeny crunch. You actually have my blessing if you want to curl the whole head, neck, and shoulders up. That probably makes the most sense, but please keep your head down if you want to. Last 3. And 3. And 2. And 2. And 1. And 1. Come all the way down. Let's bring the arms back by your sides. Take a nice deep breath. I'm just going to rest my hands on top of the weights. The weights are kind of standing right by my sides. Press down with your palms and straighten the arms and bring both legs up. Let's flex the feet and point the feet. And flex and point. 3 more. 3, 3. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Now as you flex, I want you to lengthen the legs out nice and straight, and as you point, bend, come in and reach the arms long. Flex and point. Breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Deeper breath, the better. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. 3. 2 more. 1 more. And then let's bring the legs all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Grab your weights one more time. Inhale, exhale. Elbows nice and close. Extend the arms up and then bring them right back down. Okay, so we've got one more set of each of these and a little bit different of a movement with the lower, the half body. So here's our narrow elbow row one more time. And this is where we're going. Let's come all the way up and just pause. Bring your booty up just a little bit. Push down through the heels, flex your feet, lift your toes. Just hold here. Elbows down, reach it up. Elbows down, reach it up. Okay, so the pelvis is stable. We're going to add a slight movement through the knees. As you go down, the knees go out a little. As you go up, the knees return to where they just were. Knees out a little and return. Knees out a little and return. Belly is in. Knees out a little and return. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Relax the neck. Take a nice deep breath. Little pulse up. Push through the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Come all the way down. Nice deep breath. We're straightening the arms. I'm going right into one more set of open the arms, slight bend in the elbows, and come on back up. Out to the sides, and come on back up. Okay, we're going back to that one. Bring the legs back up to the top of the chair. Take a nice deep breath. As you bring the arms wide, both of the legs straighten up. As you come up, they return. Open, return, breathe. 5 more. And 4. And 3. 2. Last one. Come all the way down and come all the way down. Okay, we're gonna put the weights just off to the side. You can roll to your side carefully. Just wiggle your fingers if you need to. I'm gonna roll to the side and come on up to sit. I'm actually coming up to kneel. We're gonna do one more set of tricep work here. We're gonna be on our hands and knees just briefly. I'm gonna grab that 5 again. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, okay? Let's do knees together actually, knees and feet together. I've got my right hand is grabbing the weight first. Left hand should be right underneath the left shoulder. And go ahead and push the floor away and bring your right elbow right up to your side body. See if you can lift your belly and straighten out your spine the most you can and extend right by your side and bend, come back. It's not a dynamic movement. Really the goal is to keep the right shoulder and the left one pulled down into your back. Arm stays right alongside your body. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return the weight, switch your hand. Now my right hand is down, I'm gonna grab that left weight. I'm pulling my left elbow right in toward my side and extend. And again, I'm trying to think, sits bones are reaching to the wall behind me. I'm trying not to come into flexion with the spine, which is a rounded spine, but to keep it nice and long. Imagine gravity pulls you up a little bit. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the weight back down. Let's give the wrists a quick break. We're gonna add on a little bit, okay? So come back to your hands and knees. We're going back to the right hand. We're gonna add an extension of the left leg. Knees together, feet together. Bring your elbow right by your side. Like we started, plug your shoulders in. As you extend your arm, extend your opposite leg. You're gonna get a little wobbly here. And reach. Feel free to get rid of the weight if that confuses things. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back. We do the other side. Let's bring that left elbow right in by our sides, lengthen out the neck. Extend the right leg with the left arm and come back. And come back. And 5. Shoulders down. 4, nice long neck. 3, lift away from the ground. 2, and 1. Come all the way back. Put that weight down. Just give your wrists and everything a quick breath. Inhale, exhale. Maybe a quick neck circle here, head circle, and then go the other way. Okay? And we're going to use the chair or not for this next bit. It's definitely going to bring, we've been doing some planking in our classes. I'm going to give you a few options for your plank here, okay? I'm coming closer, much closer to my chair. I'm just going to bring my feet alongside the legs. I'm not really using the chair. And this will just be, here's your options. A modified plank, knees down, push the floor away, belly button is in. A regular plank. Those of you that want to take it up a notch and you feel safe doing so, you can bring your toes up to the chair and come up a little bit. It's kind of crazy. We don't usually do crazy things like this. But I thought, what the hell, let's go crazy. Okay, so you decide wherever you're at. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to give it a whirl. Come up into that position wherever you want. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come all the way down. Woo! That was exciting. Arms all the way up. Take a nice deep breath. And then come all the way down. okay? From here, I'm just gonna scooch my chair away or to the side a little bit, and we're coming down onto our bellies. All the way down. Hands, let's do fingertips. The middle fingers are together underneath the forehead. Palms are down, head can relax. Just wiggle until it feels like your legs are nice and long and the pelvis is relaxed. Give me 2 deep breaths. One more. And then keep breathing and start to push down through the arms to lift the head and the chest. So my hands are in this position. You may prefer another one. Maybe your arms are up to the sides. Maybe your arms are by your sides. Maybe this feels really nice today, okay? Noodle around with where your arms are until it feels good. And we're gonna do 6 more. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. Please don't hold your breath. Last 2. And 1 more time. And then I want you to lower down, but keep your head hovering off the mat. And we can all slide our hands by our sides, palms down. Reach back through the fingers, float the arms up, and lift the chest. Maybe the legs come up as well. Who knows where you're at today. And then come all the way back down. And reach and lift. Think reach through the crown of the head, but also reach through the toes and the fingers. And lower down. We're doing 2 more. Reach and lift. And lower down. Last one. Reach and lift. And lower all the way down. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Sit back on your heels for a moment. Take a breath. 1 more. And then come all the way up to sit, and we're coming up to stand, okay? We're gonna use the chair again to help with alignment. I'm just gonna adjust my computer. Okay, so chair is coming center stage again. I'm bringing it right alongside me, so I can stand alongside of it. It's gonna help me. And I'm grabbing my weights. Again, I'm going kind of light-ish today. I'm just grabbing my 5s, and I'm gonna keep them right on my chair so I can grab them, okay? So the chair is along my left side, and I'm standing nice and tall. Of course, we're gonna do both sides, so you can be on whatever side you want. Feet close to one another. I'm gonna step forward with my left leg and back with my right, okay? My feet are about hip distance apart. Back heel is pressing down. Draw the abdominals in. Let's keep maybe the right arm somewhere that is helpful. Maybe here on the right hip or straight out to the side. Somewhere else that you can think of is probably fine. Lift the back heel and then soften that back knee. Okay, so this is there. It's going to give us help with this sort of split squat type move, where the knee is going to come down towards the floor and then back up. And the knee is going to come down towards the floor and back up. So for me, this can be a really challenging move to stay aligned with in the upper body. And that's where the chair is a really awesome tool. You can keep yourself centered. You can help yourself if one side just feels way different from the other. And you can even load up on weight if you want to take it up a notch. So instead of keeping the right hand on the hip, you can hold a weight in that right hand and add that, okay? So all those things are shiftable, and come up. Is that a word? Malleable? There's probably 17 others. Let's do 4 more. And 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 last time. Come all the way up, and then step forward, okay? Take a nice deep breath. We're gonna go right over and do the other side. Just to keep it even, I'll put my weight down for a moment. So now the right leg steps forward and the left leg steps back. Front knee is bent, back heel comes up. I've got my right hand on the chair. You bend and come straight up. So ideally, this thigh is in line with your spine. And you're going straight up and down. And when you go straight up and down, that keeps that knee over the foot as you're moving. Use your chair, or not. You can grab that weight if that sounds exciting. Bend, stand, bend, stand. 6 more. 6, 4, 5, and 4, and 3, 2, last one. Come all the way up and step forward. Okay, great. I'm putting that weight down. Coming back to the first side. We can use the chair for our one leg deadlift work, right? So a deadlift is a hinge. It's basically this. We're going to keep the left leg grounded. I'm going to bring my left hand to the chair, and I'm going to bring my right leg back. Using the chair is a great idea. Soften your knee. Let's bring the right arm out to the side. As you lean forward, you pick up your right leg. And then you come right back up. Okay, so we do a lot of balance work. This move, we probably do almost once a week, with or without a weight or two. Using a chair or the wall is not cheating. You are still doing balance work, even though you're holding on, because you are on one leg, okay? So I just love to throw out this option, ways that you can love yourself just for that moment. Be like, this is cool, this is great, this is exactly what I need. And maybe you're not even touching this chair right now. You can bring both arms out to the sides. That's great. All right, so just meet yourself where you're at. Let's do 4 more. Oh geez. 3 more. And 2. And 1 more time. And come all the way up, and let's switch to the other side. Look forward, soften your right knee, left arm out to the side. As you lean forward, you lift the leg. And 2. And 3. Breathing, breathing. The minute you lean forward, you lift your leg. It happens at the same time. Let's do 3 more. 3. And 2. 1 more. And come all the way back up, okay? So I love using the chair. We're coming back 1 more time to that first side. Standing up nice and tall. Soften your knees. Let's bring the left hand to the chair and the right leg back. Right arm out. Shift your weight forward. Let's come into this position real quick. So ideally, the leg and the upper body are almost in alignment with one another. Just take a moment and lift that outside hip as if you want to look forward. I don't really want that. So come back down. So it feels like your right hip and your left hip are fairly aligned with one another. Let's do that 2 more times. Lift and open a little bit, and then come back. It's a lot of work for that left hip, right? Lift, and come back, and then just hold here for a minute. Maybe you can extend your left arm out to the side and hold 6, 5, 4, or use your chair. 3, 2, 1. And come all the way back up. And then turn and do the other side. Take a breath. Bring the left leg back. Soften that right knee. Left arm out to the side. Come back to this position. Okay, so you can lift a little bit, open up towards the wall in front of you, and then come back. So it feels like your left hip and your right hip are fairly aligned with one another. Ooh, this side's a lot harder for me. Lift. and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and then hold. Energize the back leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come all the way up and stand nice and tall, okay? So we just did a bunch of one leg stuff. I still have my weights here. I'm gonna just change my chair. We're gonna do a few squats here. And you know what? I'm not gonna use my weights for this. I just don't want to. All right, but you can. Please, you can do it if you want to. I'm gonna bring my feet back right inside the legs of the chair. Standing up nice and tall. I'm gonna sit back and come right back up. Sit back. Okay, so I love, after doing one leg or one side work, putting the two together. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up, stand nice and tall, take a nice deep breath, turn around. Come back to where we started, hands to the sides of the chair. You're welcome to bring your hands to the back if standing more upright is better for you, like I showed you earlier. Bring the feet together. Let's lengthen out, straighten that spine a little bit. Bring the right leg back. Lift the leg up. So here's another hip adjustment that's easier to make with the chair than without. A lot of people, when they lift a leg, one hip is way higher than the other. It certainly isn't wrong. So let's see if we can come back to that one hip is in line with the other. Push down through the left leg, reach out through the right heel. Take a breath and lengthen out your spine the best you can. Hold here. Soften your left knee if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come back down. Soften the knees and come on up. Let's try the other side, see how it goes. Come on back. Come on back. Lengthen out through the left leg. Lift the left leg. Lift the left hip way up and then bring it back so it feels like the left hip is in line with the right. Reach back through the left heel. Push down through your chair. Push down through your right foot and energize the spine and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come on back. Widen your feet, wider than your hips. I'm going to come down to my forearms, but you can stay with straight arms if that's a better choice. And let's just give the spine a quick stretch. Leaning back a little bit and relaxing the head and sending the shoulders away from the ears. Shift your hips to the right and to the left and to the right and to the left. One more each way. And back to the center. Relax the head, soften your knees, and then start to make your way slowly back up to stand however you want to. Soften the knees and come all the way up. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, come into your chair. Have a seat here. And sit towards the front edge of the chair. Have a seat on the chair. Rest your hands on your thighs. Walk your feet and your knees together. So I'm not seated back all the way. I'm away from the back of my chair so I can lift and sit tall. If it's better for you to be supported by the back of your chair, just scoot back and make sure when you're seated, maybe you have to put like a pillow behind your back. When you're seated, you're just seated up as tall as you can, okay? We're gonna start by lifting the heels and then lifting the toes. Heels up and then toes up. Heels up. Nice and easy here. Let's do arms out to the sides along the way. I want you to really use these toes and the feet. This is great for circulation too, bringing the blood from the lower extremities back up through the legs. Flexing and pointing your feet can do that. So this is kind of a good little move for circulation. Relax the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just bring the arms down for a moment. Take a breath. I'm going to bring my hands right behind my head and pull my head back into my hands, but you can keep your arms really wherever you want for this next part. Knees together. Extend one leg and go right back down. Extend. So this is not easy for those of you that have tight hamstrings. It's going to be hard to continue to sit up nice and tall. This is a challenge for me. Extend. We're doing 4 more. Can you hear my husband vacuuming right now? It's been going on for a long time, right? Just want to put that out there. He's like a maniac vacuumer, which I'm not angry with in a lot of moments of my life over the past 13 years that I've spent with him. Because hey, you know what? Vacuum the house. Do it. Vacuum to your heart's content. But you know, it's loud, right? You can hear it, maybe? Okay, come on. Oh, yeah, he just stopped. Okay, come all the way down. Head. Right ear to the right shoulder. Left ear. Life is so funny. And then come back to the center. Bring your knees kind of wide. Relax your right arm on your right thigh. And then stretch through the left side. This is such a nice, easy little stretch you can do to take a little break if you're getting some desk work done. And then come back through to the center. We'll do the other side. Left forearm on the left thigh. And then kind of open your chest and reach long through that right arm. Take a breath. Let's do 1 more each way, just a little differently. Come back to the right arm, left arm, reach out. For this one, open the chest and look up a little bit. And then rotate and look down a little bit. Reach long through that left arm. Open and look up. And look down. 1 more. And then come back. And let's switch to the other side. Reach, open and look up. And rotate and look down. And lift. And down. 1 more time. And look down. Come back to the center. Bring the legs back in towards one another. Straighten out your right leg. Flex the foot, this right foot. Left knee just remains bent. Bring both arms up to the ceiling. Sit up nice and tall. And then as you come forward with the upper body, keep your right foot flexed. You go as far as you should. Relax the head down. Ooh. And then come on back up. Sit tall. 2 more times. Right foot stays flexed. Big old stretch to the back of that leg, right? The right leg. Come on back up. 1 more. Come on back up. And let's go to the other side. Right leg comes in, left leg goes out. Straighten the arms. Let's try different arms just to see if we like better wide arms. As you lean forward, airplane arms reach wide. You can do either one of these. And then sit tall. And last one. Come all the way up. Bring the arms down. 1 more thing here. Cross the right over the left. This part of the leg always gets so tight for me. Flex the right foot. I just kind of hold on to this leg gently, and then I keep my back a little bit straight as I just lean forward, and that's a deep enough stretch for me for right now. I can ease deeper into the stretch as the moments pass. But this is probably the tightest. My IT gets so tight. And then sit up nice and tall. Move your head right and left. Relax your jaw. And let's just lean forward one more time. And then come all the way up, and we're gonna switch the legs. Woo, side is worse. Flex that foot, seated, and pretty straight spine, lean forward. And then sit up and try it again. You could clearly spend a lot more time just kind of holding this. You can do like 2 minutes, 2 or 3, or even 5. And then come all the way up, and let's bring that foot down. Come all, oh, actually, sorry, don't get up. Don't get up. Bring your hands behind you and hold on. Keep your feet grounded. Walk your hands up a little bit or down. Try both and see which one you like better. And just let the chest reach away from that feeling. So it's almost like you're coming into a bit of an arch through the upper spine especially. And the higher up or down that you walk your hands, you can decide which one is better for you. Breathe. Good. And now relax the arms, take a nice deep breath. Push with your feet, come all the way up. Last but not least, grab a little bit of wall, and then we're done. I'm gonna lean against the wall for a moment, just to end the session nice and tall and standing. Walk your feet away from the wall just a little bit. Bring your head back, bring your chest back. Gently push the head back into the wall as you pull your chin down just a little bit. And then hold here, turn your palms to face the wall as well, and then push them into the wall. I have my feet probably about 8 or 9, 10 inches away from the wall. This is an exercise. If you've been sitting at your desk doing work for a long time, you are reactivating the muscles in the back of the body right here, just by connecting back into the wall with the palms, the shoulders, the head. Your spine has a natural curve to it. You don't need to jam your whole spine into the wall. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath. Exhale. And now come away from the wall and slowly roll down. Slowly roll down. Soften your knees if you would like. One deep exhale here. And then slowly go back up to that place. Head back, arms back, shoulders back. You're reconnecting and waking up the muscles up the back of the body. Give yourself one more breath here. And then relax your arms, scoot your feet towards the wall, and just kind of lift and come away from the wall with that nice, tall, lifted spine feeling. And see if you can hold on to it for at least the next few minutes. Have a great day, you guys. May the force be with you. May the force be with you.